Well, parking rates in Del Mar are going to go up in February. Joining me to talk more about why she supports the rate hikes is the Deputy Mayor of Del Mar, Gaasterland. Terry, welcome back to KUSI.
Good morning, Paul.
All right, I live in OB where parking is free.
Right.
And everyone thinks that's great. Well, one of the ramifications of that is people park there and then just there's no turnover. They get the spot early in the day, and that car is there until they go home at night. So I kind of understand why you might want to pump up the rate just to get people in and out, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about parking at the beach and what that does. One thing that it does is it does bring in revenue. So we get $1.2 million a year that goes straight to the Del Mar lifeguards. So up front, if you're paying for parking in Del Mar, you're helping to pay for those lifeguards to be out there making sure that everybody's safe, and the beach cleaning, the sand clean. But what does the parking fee do? It helps to keep those parking spaces turning over. The 308 spaces that we have fees for are surrounded by free spaces all over town. So anyone who's willing to walk a little bit further parks for free. People who really want to park nearby are paying for the lifeguards.
So there are fewer paid spots, but you have to pay more for those paid spots.
Yeah, it's going from $15 a day to $20 a day, or 15 minutes at a time. It's, I think, $4 an hour now.
All right, so and then I guess, you know where the problem is? Everyone, I get it. Yeah, it all makes sense to me financially. I understand why you're doing it. It's just that, man, we're getting hit everywhere you turn. You get hit, and now, $1 more is not.
Right.
But it's the $1 more on top of the other 25 $1 mores.
Right. No, it all adds up. So the Coastal Commission and the City of Del Mar were really concerned about that, especially about maintaining beach access for people with lower incomes in our region. So anyone with a Golden Bear Pass can park for free with their Golden Bear Pass, and anyone who can demonstrate that they're enrolled in some of the assistance programs in the county and the state, all they have to do is show that to the city staff, and they can get a parking pass. They can park for free in Del Mar.
It's not insignificant money we're talking about when you have 3 million visitors a year, right?
We have 4,200 residents, 2.2 square miles, 2.5 miles of absolutely beautiful sandy beach, and 3 million visitors a year.
So this will be a big chunk of change, will it not, by the end of the day? We're talking about an increase?
Well, so the increase, so revenues last year were $1.267 million, and this will go up probably, we're talking 1/3. So $15 a day to $20 a day, but it's 308 spaces instead of 422, and we've got the low income program. So we have no clue what's going to happen.
Yeah, now how does that work, the low income program? How do you qualify for that?
All you have to do is show to the city staff, there's a barcode, this 2D barcode. You go to the website at that barcode and you can upload a form, and the city staff will send you a pass.
I mean, most people in Del Mar are not going to require that, won't qualify for that code, but is that for visitors who?
Yes, absolutely. Anyone in California.
All right, so what's been the blowback? Is everybody good with this? I'm sure the lifeguards are, but how about business and shop owners? Are they okay with it?
Well, it's that turnover. The theory is when people come to the beach, if they are going to stay all day, maybe they'll park a little bit further away and walk. But if they want to be really close, they want to get in, walk their dog, because we have dog beach as well,
right.
And then go home, they have the convenience of it.
All right, so the timeline on this is next month.
February 1st is when the new parking fees.
So a few weeks.
Yeah.
And boy, the revenue will start rolling in then, right? I mean, it's not. No one's going to stop coming to Del Mar because of these minor increases.
They won't. I mean, and really, there's so many. All the side streets, all the numbered streets, Coast Boulevard, most of it, Stratford Court, all of it. There's no charges for parking there.
All right. Anything else on the plate going on in Del Mar?
We're looking at the railroad relocation. If we can get those railroad tracks gone, we'll have a beautiful, more open park area in Del Mar. That's the goal.
and that debate continues.
Yeah, it continues.
That negotiation continues.
Where does the tunnel go? Does it go under the fairgrounds or does it go under the hill? And I'm really hoping that under the fairgrounds will be feasible, because that'll mean under the fairgrounds, under the river, environmental gain on both the San Dieguito Lagoon and the Penasquitos Lagoon.
Is that something I'll see in my lifetime?
Yes. I want to see it happen by 2030. The timeline is to have it happen by 2035.
All right. Terry Gaasterland, thank you for making time to come to KUSI. I'm still going to Del Mar when I can. Regardless
You're always welcome, Paul. We'll go take a walk on the beach.
I'll just have more. And it's all credit card, right? The days of feeding the meter are over, right?
Yeah. It's very, very easy.
Okay.
Yeah, you bring your iPhone.
All right, very cool.